What sort of advice would you have for people growing up in the church and perhaps going through that, questioning phase? What would you advise them to do? Is there any particular book or website or anything that you would steer someone towards that would be helpful for them in that, in a questioning, doubting sort of phase?
That's a good question. I think it's harder than ever for people to be members of the church right now. There's a lot of opposition. There's a lot of false information out there. And there's a lot of things that get thrown at the youth that is sometimes, what I'm thinking of is like when we did the CES letter, there were a lot of claims that were made that at first glance are kind of scary. Like, oh no, I wasn't taught that. I didn't know that, But yeah. My advice would be to lean into those questions instead of being afraid of them, because a lot of people aren't willing to do the work to find those answers now. It's hard, but you have to dig, but they're there and you will find them, to be able to arm yourself against some of that false information, because some of it is just straight up lies. It's just not even true. It's just blatant lies, but it sounds good and it sounds scary. And you're like, well, how do I deal with this? But you can and you will. But I would say lean into those and gain knowledge so that you can arm yourself with faith, but also be able to share it with others.